Hello, and welcome to my art stream. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope you had a nice day. I'm going to be doing, like I said, I think it'd be kind of fun to draw some of my OCs as, like, like some of the couples, and like maybe make up someone for another person for some of the ones that I don't have anyone for. It would be kind of fun to think up that right today, maybe. Well, we'll see. That's a little more complex. I'll probably start off with my two main ones, which is Richard and Gail. And just do one of them. Uh, Maybe like in a dance. That'd be kind of fun. Make them doing a dance. Okay. Okay. This is kind of cool. I wonder what they would do. This is kind of fun to try and. Oh, this. I like this. This is kind of cool for them because like considering how she's like really daredevil-esque and he's really strong, they would do like a pose like this where he's down here and he's holding her, he's supporting her like this. Do 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 do. I don't know. I don't know who the matriarch what her partner would look like. Imagine he had to be a pretty big dude. Pretty big dude. Oops, I didn't put him close enough. I got nervous. Always do that with drawing people close to each other. Always underestimate like when it's like more intimate, they can be much closer. Leave room for the Holy Spirit. Like, relax, they're married. What if those two bounty hunters actually liked each other? I don't know if they would, though. That'd be funny if they did, but that would. I can think about that. It wouldn't change their story much. It would explain some things, though. So, at least, like, if he likes her a lot, that would explain why a certain maneuver they pull worked. Because if she was just someone that he worked with, he wouldn't really care about her well-being as much, as long as the job got done. But it would make it more interesting if they liked each other a lot. So maybe I'll make them dancing something crazy too. That'd be kind of fun. Do 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 do. I'm sure a lot of people are busy tonight, but So I'll be on for a while in case people are just having like a special dinner. Hello, thank you for dropping in. I'm going to be drawing. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll be drawing some. I'm doing couples tonight, and I thought I would start off with my these two favorite characters, Richard and Gail from my comic. Drawing them as a couple doing a dance, and they're going to be doing this like. I gotta get him closer. I keep not putting him close enough. Yeah, they're going to be doing this like is it like a swing or something like that maybe, or it's almost like swing, but like he's basically just like lifting her up with by holding on to her by the inside of her knees, kind of like supporting her there. But I think he's not close enough still. Actually, if I make his shoulder bigger, he'll look closer. There, now he looks. Just the fact that he's like that, it's like. And then I'll just put his body. He's bending in. Kinda. I'm not sure how much it would bend around his face, but whatever, it's okay. It's just fun to draw, so I really want to draw half of it. Maybe he's kind of got his head kind of tilted a little to this side, so it's like almost like a. Hello, thanks for dropping in. Happy Valentine's Day. Drawing couples tonight, so I thought I would start with my married couple, which is Richard and Gail from my comic that I'm working on. So, my 1 second. I think my coffee's done. I just gotta go get it. This is something, a new one I'm trying out. We'll see if it's any good. What was it called? I'm not sponsored by these people, so if it's gross. The chocolate hazelnut. the coffee is Death Wish coffee. I'm like, ooh, okay, that's scary, but I like the flavor. Like, I don't know if I like that name, but I do like the sound of chocolate hazelnut. Two things I really like. Even if it's high on the hazelnut, actually I prefer it to be, but with like a hint. It did, like when it was, even before it was brewed, it did have a kind of a sweet chocolatey kind of like after smell. So maybe it's good, we'll see. It's lava now, so I gotta wait. But because I got another one that was a Irish coffee with, I think that one had a mint in it or something like that, because I wanted it to be like a. It said mint chocolate, but it's really, I think, but it really didn't even have really much mint. Because I would have been happy with just that. He's smiling. He's gonna be a giant grin. It's hard to draw a smile underneath him. It's almost like I gotta do the like Naruto like Kakashi thing where I just like draw his eyes slightly squinted. Like in his like and then maybe draw dimples at the edges of his beard and kind of like show part of his mouth. If I can. Man, it's hard. Whatever, I'm focusing too much on one detail when I'm not even close to where I should be worrying about this yet. I'll put her in a nice dress, actually, because maybe they don't. She'll be like a... Maybe she's at least in like a... Like a dress that goes down to her knees. Her legs would be here because I wouldn't be. She wouldn't be able to bend them that much with his hands there. Let's see. I think she's still not close enough. Make their nose perfectly touch. She's like this. Nose. She have her hair? Nah, she'll keep it up in this one. Even though it would probably be down, but for the sake of this, to show more of her face, I'll have it up in a bun. Do do do. This is just like, this is still pretty rough. I might have to like do them all in stages, like just like get this to a certain point and then move to the next ones and then get them to a certain point. Otherwise, I'm going to be drawing this only this one tonight because this is a lot of work. Or I mean, if I want to make it look really nice, it is, but I do. Yeah, that's nice. Up. Should he be dressed up, or? I'll say yes. I'll say he's actually like in a suit, or in like whatever can fit him, his version of a suit. It's like changing someone because this person's in a very different dress, so I have to like improvise like what her arms are gonna look like because she's not wearing a big puffy dress like this person in the reference. So her torso's like here. Yeah, she's kind of like, gotta push her back a little bit. She's got, there, room for her stomach. Maybe he would go with a vest, actually. That'd be kind of cool for him. I wouldn't give him a... Just for this kind of just for this dance. He can rock a suit, but for her, he just wants to be in a nice... They're ripping up the dance floor, so he's gonna wear his vest out on the floor. Yeah. Okay, that's a good start for this one. Starting. Should I do? I'll start a new one for each one of these, and if whatever I don't use, I'll just merge them all together and then save it as one file. But it's more fun this way because if I do actually like something a lot, I can always just make it a time lapse. So, sorry, one second. Let's find my Instagram. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go look for some of my guys and see who I can. Like, I wonder who Nyla would. What her partner would look like. That would be kind of a fun one. Or I do have some other characters that are kind of cool, but they're much older. What if I'll do that. Why not? Yeah, we'll have Nyla dancing with Clay, because I think they get along. Let's see, what should we have them doing? There's all these kinds of dances, so... something like this. Yeah. Why not? it's a fun pose to try out. It's another typical. I mean, the other one wasn't very typical, but this one's the dip with him like he's like this. He'll be in a full suit for sure. He's not going to dress. For her, he would dress up nice. Normally he'd be like, oh, just wear, what my. He's not a outdoorsy person. He'd be like, oh, let's just go chill out in the nature. And she does like nature as well, so that's why this wouldn't be that far fetched. I don't know if she like caves as much as he does. Maybe a cave full of water. She'd be kind of interested in that. There's her torso like this. This is the tricky part. Drawing her head's gonna be hard this way, but I'll still give it a shot. Maybe she's even got her head tilted back, so she's kind of going like that. Yeah, this is the half dragon character. So she's. She likes dresses, so I figure that's why she would love it, to get all dressed up and still be able to use like her ability to be to move she's got like martial arts skills, so she would like to just use them to show how good of a dancer she is. Maybe. Maybe he would forget he'd go through all the trouble to get like a nice suit, but then he'd forget to take care of his hair. That's a part of his character. He's disheveled, kind of. She's further down, like there. That's why I'm drawing this wrong. It's also tricky because she's got, with the neck being longer, it kind of throws me off a little bit on where her arms should be. Special, or is this just like she'd wear a longer dress though than this person. So nice. The only other thing I probably could have done swing too. I was looking for a good picture for that. But I'll try and think of someone else for that. Bum, 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 bum. These are fun. It's fun to. I don't usually draw. Hello. Glad you could make it. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Hope you had a nice day. Doing drawing some couples using my OCs. So I thought I would. These are like I did. These two are from my comic, the husband and wife. So I did like them like he's like lifting her up. Put her in platform shoes. Give her a boost. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm excited to say that I've actually started working on my VTuber in Live 2D, although I'm bouncing back and forth. I'm seeing that certain things are a little rougher or on the edges than I want. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like having a sketchy style, but I want my VTuber to be a little cleaner just so he can emote and look and everything will look good. So give her some sleeves. They're both fun to draw. She's got like a slight. Does she? I forget. Nah, she doesn't. Maybe like I don't think she has anything that goes with her hair that goes around front. It's like it's really just all tangled, tied in the back, and she has like these two bits in the that kind of like go to the side. But yeah. Push this a little further in because she's at an angle, so that's where her dress is. Yeah. Yeah. I think I made her arm a little big. It's okay. It's these are for fun. These are just like some pose practice and just fun. So not too concerned if they're perfect. But it is fun to try and play around with like this isn't the person's hand isn't doing this, so I'm kind of just trying to give my like the only thing I'm using from the pose is the pose itself. Like their hands are going to be doing different things, or like maybe she's would that be kind of cool? What if they were like both like dancing and controlling elements at the same time? Like he's controlling some earth and she's controlling some water. Yeah, just like this orb of water she's controlling, and he's controlling this huge, this decent small rock at the time. And they were going to just combine as part of the dance, maybe, or something. Kind of fun. This is good practice for drawing her from different points of view, too, because she's got a... I got to draw her that way a couple times. And expressions. She's... Any long faces, it's always a little more difficult to do face expressions, but... I should check out like B-Stars for some reference on how they do it, and how Disney, and I could look into how Disney does it too, and how Bluth did it, because like those would be really good reference. Also, like Miyazaki, like he has some really good characters with long faces, like although what's his name? The guy from Haku, or Kohaku River, as he's later. Spoilers. He's he shows some expression, but he doesn't really show. I don't think it was in his. He didn't really show it in his mouth. He showed it kind of, or in his like in that kind of way. He was more like either a calm or he did surprise, but I don't recall him doing anything but that. So. But yeah. Oops, no, she's in front of that. I keep forgetting. So delete this part of him because she's in front of him. So yeah, nice. do 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 do. Kind of rough still. That's okay. I'll do another one. I'm gonna start a new one. Let's see, who should I do this time? Who should I draw this time? I wish I had someone for Cole to dance with, but I don't. I used to have him in a relationship with someone else, but maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, because my old stuff was just like, wow. I'm going way back. was gonna do those two maybe. Yeah, let's try that. The bounty hunters. Just gonna have them. Oh, this would be fun. Like the is this the jitterbug? Or what is this? Some of these would have been better for Richard and Gail as well. Do, 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 do. Huh, I don't. I do know. Either that or a waltz, actually, because they're both pretty serious. So. Sorry, it's like. I'm not gonna do another dip. I don't want them to do the same thing as the other ones. I want something different. That's why was gonna try this, like some older style dancing. Like. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do something close. Where they're like in a. So I can show like. He's much bigger than her. Maybe she's got her wings down actually, so she's kind of like. She can do something where like they kind of like bend in on themselves like fans. Hello, thanks for dropping by. Hope you had a nice Valentine's Day. Just doing couples, and I thought it would be nice to like, along with practicing my like just anatomy and everything, I could do some dancing because that's something I don't usually do in my art. So I've done it once before, I think, for probably Valentine's Day, I think. I think about it. I think it was that. I think it was this holiday that made me do it last time too, or maybe it was Christmas. I forget. It was some kind of like special event, but I thought that. Yeah, I'll just stick with what I had. Or they're just close and they're like just. He's just here. Maybe he's wearing his. He can find clothes. He will wear clothes sometimes. So, or like he like nice clothes, because he does wear a vest sometimes. And like in the first appearance of him, he's going without a shirt, but usually he likes to wear a shirt. Because usually in cities they kind of frown if you go into anywhere without a shirt. So even if you're a werewolf. It's actually a moment where she's calm because she's enjoying this. She's wearing like a backless dress. That way she can enjoy her. I mean, it won't be in the way of her wings either. So like, hello, thanks for dropping in. I just noticed there's another person. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a nice day. And we started with like pose studies and in making these characters in dance poses. I might do something after this, but I'm having fun. Maybe she's actually in. There's like this pose, and this is kind of better for them because he's bigger. Maybe where she's got her hand up actually, or way out. Just to reach him. So I'll change the dress so she's not. Just gotta. It'll just have a deep back for her wings to be there, but it'll have. Like why he's so protective of her and yeah. And back the other way too, she's very territorial about him. Like anyone gets near him, or if he's in danger, she's right there. And he's a lichen, so he can transform like with druidic magic, so he can change whenever he wants. He's not like a just he's not a werewolf where they have to be in like a specific situation, like with a full moon and all that stuff. Like he can do it when he can change whenever he wants. But he usually stays as a werewolf, honestly. Like I don't. I think that maybe there'll be one point in the story where he uses his human form to hide in plain sight, but usually he likes to be in this form because he's still able to do he's still capable of all of his thoughts and everything. He's mastered it to the point where he's he's still himself. Kind of like, yeah. I'm not sure how that would work. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Because it's like it would be like this. Does he have this? I'll say he does for this part. I can't remember if he has what kind of legs he has. I think he has. Okay. Yeah. That's coming along. Okay. That was fun. So let's see. Maybe we'll do another one, just a different one with them. Like, let's see. Let's go back. And then see, there's some dances that look like they're just more just performative for like these are captured from like dance shows where it's like I want something that someone would actually like. I guess you could always do any of this stuff, though. It like those dance classes and whatnot, so it could always be something like that. Let's see. So many choices. Oops. Here, sorry, just so you guys had there. There's something to look at while I'm still working on that. So. See, there's some here that are good, but they're illustrations, so it's kind of. One second. One second. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. This is like some old. Yeah, this would be fun. Something like that. Hold on. What's this called? Let's see. Let's get a. This looks more like Broadway dancing than just. Hello, glad you could come back. Or if you're new, thank you for dropping by. I hope you had a nice. God, I've gone through all the holidays in my head. Valentine's Day. Drawing some, using some of my OCs to draw some couples. So, let's see. I had a good one earlier. I could just go back to that. Like just a waltz would be fine for these two because I didn't do that with them yet. Or yeah. Yeah, something like this. And they're just like, oops, whoa, whoa. He's just got his arm. This isn't them just like dancing in the house, kind of like he's just spinning her. Actually, maybe I'll work on the comic after this. Like, oh, hello! I'm glad so many people dropped in. It's good to see all of you. Hope you're having a nice day. It's been a good one for me. Pretty quiet. It's nice ending the week on a more relaxed note because it's. But yeah, no. Well, since this is more of a house kind of them chilling out, maybe I won't have to draw them dressed up this time. Because that was what throwing me off too. I'm like, I'm fitting a. Hello, no problem. You're good. I figured you were busy, or yeah, I didn't. No worries at all. Hope you had a nice day. Did you see Naomi Leigh's her Her VTuber model? Oh my gosh. Wow. That is so cool. Like, it just has the energy of her, 100%. That's cool. She, oh, I see. She's more doing it like, no. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I finally got my VTuber model into well, I shouldn't say finally because it's a process, so rushing it would be foolish. I got my VTuber into the live 2D, so yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, it's kind of like I was like, okay, I'm ready. I can do this. And then I saw hers and I'm like, I should go back and polish some things up. Like, whoa. It's good for a comparison. I was like, okay, I got more work to do. This is what a good design looks like. Then I better tidy mine up a little bit more. I mean, mine's a different style though, so it's kind of hard to compare. But still, I wanted. There were some things I was kind of not 100% on, and I want to go back and make sure that I like them a lot because it's going to be a model for a while. So really under eye because that looks like she's tired. Oops, gotta fix her arm. It's better. Yeah, you don't get to see these two together at the beginning because she's already off at the other at her this her research site, so she's kind of like, and they don't even communicate with her too much later in the story. So do 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 do. It's not big enough. Must have a bigger mustache. Do 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 do. I was saying earlier, the only way with him, it's kind of difficult to show him how he looks smiling because his mustache covers so much of his face. Like, I can kind of like show like the bottom lip, but that's about it. Yeah, like I've seen in Voltron there was a character that the the princess's what was he? I forget what his role was. He was like the her advisor, or I forget what he was. But anyway, he was this guy with orange hair as well, and he was like he essentially became like the pilot for a while, and he whenever he got like upset or something, it would split even more. So I might do that with him, where like when he gets really angry or something, it like because of how much his face is stretching, it like kind of separates a little bit more, so you can see more of his mouth. But other than that, yeah. He's got his. He's not wearing a long sleeve if he's not. He's a push your arm sleeves up kind of guy, or at least like you know he's not even that. He's just going to be wearing just a nice, well, not even a polo. He's just going to be wearing like. Yeah, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That would be an interesting way to do that. Or hear that, and I need to be able to show more expressions with him. Like he can't just be Kakashi, where like his eyes are closed and his face is in a certain position, so that means he's smiling, and it's like I guess. It's like I hope so. We will never know. I think I put his arm too high. That's the problem. Like based on this, his shoulder be here. His arm be going over here, or up here, and around her to here. So her arm would actually be here. It's too bad because that pose looked really good that way. But oh well. do, 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 do. Let's see. There. It's a little better. It's not perfect, but I'm not trying to be perfect with these. I'm just trying to get the energy of them in some of the pose. So maybe because of actually no, that's still right. She's that close to him, so yeah. Yeah. See, because I did this one of them before. Right there. That one was fun. I did this one of another one of my characters, another two of my characters, where it's like he might show up in the comic, but he's just a character, one of my OCs that at the moment like he controls Earth, and she is a powerful mage that can control water, so I thought it'd be fun to have them dance together. So. And she's got a very slender build, so it made for a fun, like exaggerated version of this kind of dance. Because of her lizard form, she's or not lizard, dragon. She's part dragon. I don't do the tongue thing. Dragon, not lizard. Yeah, thank you. That one, and then I did the bounty hunters, and I kind of roughed this one a little bit more than the other ones. Like, it didn't come out quite as good, but it still was fun to do because of the fact that, like, I thought it would be fun to kind of hint at something more with the two of them by having them dance. I could have cheated and made him in his human form, but I'm like, nah. He doesn't use that very much. He uses that very infrequently, so. I might even make it so that since he's a druid, he always has a lot of fur. Like he has a lot of hair, so like he might have like even when he's not in that form, he's got like mutton chops or something, and he's just got like a really like furry face and furry arms and something like that would be kind of fun. Just to make him more. Let's see what else. What should I draw next? If I knew someone that would be fun to draw with June, I would do that, but I don't think I have another character her age or around it even. Let's see. So well, I could draw Cole and Anne. I guess that would be one because they're kind of a couple. Plus, it doesn't matter. These are just characters. Now I'm on to just characters that I've drawn because I'm beyond. Yeah, right? They kind of do have animalistic appearances to them, so I figured that would look kind of cool. I'll have to work on that sometime when I'm not like working on my VTuber. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about this one. I did a drawing from Mistborn a long time ago. I might have to redo that one. Or like do some yeah, I'll draw her in I'll draw these two characters. Let's see what pose I should do for them though. A lot of puppers outside. Yeesh. Yip, little yippers. Let's see. Dance. I don't know if they would. I guess they would just be like this because he's he's more of a classic kind of guy, so he wouldn't be doing anything too like. Even though she's very like into like martial arts and everything, and being really like gymnastics and parkour and all that stuff, he'd probably be like, "No, we're not doing that." So he's like, "It's like fine, we'll just dance." This is the necromancer guy. That's who I'm doing. Fun one to draw too. I thought about doing one of the antagonists, but I don't have anyone for him. Yeah, because she's this like in this storyline, she's kind of an investigator that they go to try and narrow down the location of his wife. Oops. I always do this. I gotta get it. Yeah. Probably the only thing he'd like about being out in public like this is that he gets to look spiffy. Otherwise, he'd just be like, I don't want to be around people. Like, can't we just dance in the library? All my favorite books are there. To kind of change her hairstyle a little bit because she had her hairstyle was kind of too similar to or maybe even here she's just changing it for just to look nicer, but she did start to look a little bit too much like Grace's because I give them both the hair on the sides like that, and then but I'll make it so hers is more of a like one big one going like that. So he's like, don't step on my feet, don't step on my feet. Ooh. And she's just having fun. She doesn't. It's like oh, it's like you. Those are very sharp heels. Please be careful. Oops. Do 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 do. And she's just fully into the dance, like, woo! You're like, oh, you're moving too fast for me. Slow down. I don't draw high heels much, so I'm trying to do this. Her legs are looking a little bit there. Don't want to show too many. I want her to look. I kind of aged her up there for a second. And for this one, I might kind of just do the Cora thing where it's all in her. Showing her strength is all about showing it in her shoulders. I'll do that version where like you kind of. That's kind of more how she is. She's more of a like athletic, but like in a like does like climbing and parkour and that kind of stuff. So and just is really fast. So she wouldn't have like muscles everywhere that are really noticeable. Other than that. Do, 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 do. This is it's kind of fun doing this stuff. I did this like I said once before, but it's been a while, and I don't usually draw people like more than one person in a scene, so drawing a couple people is good practice. Oops. Well, I guess he's thinner than this guy, so I'm not going to have it look exactly the same. But do, do, do. Like she just missed his foot. It's like, well, that's the one. That was right. Except the shirt doesn't go to buttons, so it would be a bit like that. And And she's just like she's just like zipping through this dance. Like, move it along. Got the competition to win here. It's like difficult thing is this reference is like black and white, and the guy's wearing a black suit. So I'm like, where are his legs? It's just one mass, and it's impossible to see what's going on. I'm like, I think this is what he's doing, but the fact that he didn't dress like a supervillain for her is proof that he. It's like, fine, I won't wear that here. Normally he wears that that long coat. Yeah, that's better. That was a little messy corner there. Yee. Cool. So I got a couple done. It's been nice. What now? I think I could. Let's move on to. I want to do that tonight. I'll do it tonight. You know what? I'll do it. Fine. I'll work on the comic. I said I would, so I will. Let's see where. Or what page should I do? There's that one, but that's not the one I want. Is that the one? That's what I was starting, but that's. Sorry, 1 second. Did I not? I guess I can work on this one. This one's an early one that I just never finished. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, let's finish this page. I meant to do this a while ago and I got so far behind. And besides, it's good not to jump too far forward without finishing everything else up before it. So. Yeah. Is it really? Okay. But yeah, I think I can't remember if I told you that, but I think I did. But anyway, for everyone else, like the reason I'm able to do this model is because thankfully I didn't use up my free membership to Live Studio, I mean Live 2D, and because if you do the regular version, it's extremely limited. Like it's a specific resolution and only a certain amount of like actions that your character can do, which is no good for a VTuber because VTubers do a lot of things. Yeah, so I'm so happy I have like I still have 38 days, so I think I can get something nice by then. And if I ever want to, I think it doesn't like stop, so I can't like finish it in 10 days and be like pause and then turn it back on later to do revisions. So I have to, if I ever want to do revisions later on, then I will have to just purchase it for a month. That's fine. It's like $18, which is a bit, but it's not like it'll end me for if it's just 1 month. I mean, most streaming services are getting that expensive, so it's not like it's that much different. And I can actually do something with this. So that'll be nice. Whoops. What? Why? No. What did I just do? Yeah, wait. Weird. Oh, I see. Okay, it's a... Yeah. I'm just trying to fill in the color really quick, so I'm just using the lasso tool with the fill feature to just... Oh, I know what I can do here. See, a sucker, like previous me, would draw every single one of these supports going up the side of the banister here. But I can just copy paste. Oops. Okay. And then move. Or it could do everything wrong because it could do everything wrong because it... Guys, please stop. Why are you doing this to me? Stop being mean. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's part of the things that are happening. My brain just realized what was going on there. That's not even what I need to be looking at. Oh, it is actually. It is. Never mind. It's just... Let's just delete all these. I don't know what I did. I'm doing it all. There. Oh no. Yeah, I'll move this over so you can see it better. I realized that was kind of hard to see. The end of the banister would be bigger than that. going to support a lot.